weights. But doing with dumbbells was like, felt like shit. Like you go down and it has to like go around your knees or whatever. It was like, it felt really awkward. And also the narrow stance, somehow it kept making my hip pop. It felt gross, so I didn't want to do that shit anymore, so I tried to think of a better way to do it. So, because like if I wanted to lift heavier weights without a squat rack, I have to like pull it up over my head and then put it on my shoulders. So I was trying to think of a way that I could lift it up from the floor. So I was doing this style here, but it was working more the front leg as opposed to both of them at the same time, which isn't terrible, but it was kind of really tiring too. I switched the other side to try to even it out. Eventually I ended up doing something like a pretty much like a deep deadlift. Trying to use as much of my quads as I could. And I was trying to think of like a better way to do it, some way to prop it up onto like something so it's be similar to a squat rack, but I didn't have anything, so I tried using these chairs which were too low. I was like squeezing myself under it, but it felt like way too awkward. And like I think my spine was too rounded or whatever, and I didn't want to lift up the weight on that shitty angle, so I was like, fuck that shit. So then I just put like about 85 pounds, did it normally. But my goal isn't to just like pump out reps and stuff like this. Like, I'm holding this stretch down low because the weight's kind of heavy for me still, and it makes my hips tight, so I'm just trying to make sure that my body's able to hold it at that kind of deep stretch before I start actually doing the reps with them. I want my body to be more flexible and able to endure like crazy positions like that without anything ripping and stuff, so it's a good way for me to increase my mobility down there and my strength in that kind of position, so that's more important for me. Also, my ability to recover from doing the squats is like pretty crap at this point. Like, even though it's only like 85 pounds, I do like a couple reps and then I'm like getting out of breath really easily, so I have to take my time until my cardio or whatever it is catches up to like the increased intensity, and once it does, then it's easier to pump out the reps. And then I got the bright idea that I have a weight vest, so I put the weight vest on, which was 25 pounds, and it was short enough that I could squat fully without it bothering my legs, like stuck to my hips or whatever. So this came out to like 100 and what? Vest is 25 pounds, 85, so like 110.
That's good.
And that worked out pretty good. Here's a pretty good idea of how much I have to breathe to be able to endure this level of intensity. Then I was trying to change it up, get like something for the thighs other than squats or other than lunges and split squats. So this one pretty much helps to increase the flexibility at the same time, so it's pretty good for what I want. They're called Cossack squats. And finally we got this boring, mundane shit, but I can't think of anything else that really targets specifically the quads like this. So I'm forced to keep doing this, but I'm trying to hit the VMO, but I totally can't really feel it when I'm doing this. Like, it should be hitting it, and I heard that if you open up your leg a little bit, it should be targeting that spot better, but I don't really feel it. I feel it more like in the middle of my thigh, not so much by the knee, which is where I want it. So I don't know if there's a better exercise. If anybody knows, let me know.